Company, VestaRetail. Sector, global fashion retail, spanning e-commerce and 300-plus brick-and-mortar stores. Ambition, transform every customer touchpoint into a moment of relevance, without crossing the line into manipulation. Guiding principle, make every interaction feel personal, not creepy. Chapter 1, From Frustration to Vision. VestaRetail had a personalization engine, but it belonged to another era. The system was slow, disconnected, and tone-deaf. Product recommendations were generated in overnight batches, always a day too late. In-store teams were flying blind, unaware of a customer's digital journey. Suggesting winter coats in summer didn't just feel wrong, it eroded trust. Models couldn't react to inventory changes or flash sales in real time. The team wasn't just asking for smarter AI. They needed an intelligent system that could sense, adapt, and honor the customer's context, live. Chapter 2, A New Kind of Architecture Conversation. When the Chief Data and AI Officer sat down with the enterprise architect, the conversation shifted. Can our systems hear what the customer is saying, through clicks, taps, steps, or silence, and respond, ethically, in real time? This wasn't just about plugging in a model. It was about reimagining architecture as a nervous system, where signals flowed across channels, and intelligence pulsed through every customer moment. Together, they asked, can we stream customer intent across all channels, not just analyze it after the fact? Can we respond to each micro-interaction without profiling or violating trust? Can the AI evolve, safely, observably, and without bias, as fast as fashion trends? Chapter 3, Building the Nervous System. The architecture came to life not as a rigid machine, but as an adaptive, ethical ecosystem. Signal fabric, from clicks to meaning. Every customer signal, a click on a bag, a search for linen, a lingering look in a smart fitting room, became a live thread in a continuous fabric of intent. Interactions from websites, mobile apps, and physical stores streamed into a unified platform. Signals were not just collected, but contextualized: time of day, weather conditions, store location, inventory level. The system didn't just store data, it sought meaning in the moment. Architecture wasn't about infrastructure here. It was about semantic intelligence. Models in motion, intelligence without monoliths. Instead of one grand algorithm, Vesta deployed a portfolio of models, each tuned to a different logic of personalization, trend-based recommenders that pulsed with real-time purchasing patterns, collaborative filters that adapted as new users engage, banded algorithms that tested multiple personalization strategies and learned which ones resonated. Each model was designed to be modular, replaceable, and observable, so no single idea could dominate unchecked. The goal wasn't to be omniscient. It was to stay relevant, accountable, and adaptive. Privacy as architecture, not policy. Vesta didn't bolt on ethics after the fact. They built it into the system. Personally identifiable information was stripped at the edge, never even touching the model training process. Customers who opted out of tracking were respected instantly, not after a lag. And fallback messages were crafted with care. We're recommending this based on what's popular and the weather near you, not on your personal history. In this way, the system gained trust not by pretending to know more, but by showing humility and transparency. Omnichannel harmony. In-store associates weren't left behind. Their tablets surfaced real-time customer preferences, not names, but needs. This visitor recently browsed floral dresses and lightweight jackets. Smart fitting rooms suggested accessories in real time, based on what was being tried on. AI outputs flowed seamlessly into email subject lines, app push notifications, and homepage modules. The architecture became channel fluid, allowing one learning system to wear many faces, each one aligned with the user's moment, not just the marketing calendar. MLOPs with a conscience. Models were continuously tested, versioned, and evaluated, not just for accuracy, but for ethics. Were we recommending expensive items to budget shoppers? Were certain product categories being over or underrepresented by biased feedback loops? Could we explain every suggestion if challenged? Dashboards showed not just A/B test wins, but ethical red flags. Because in retail, as in life, how we recommend matters as much as what. Chapter 4. The results that mattered. The numbers were impressive. Basket size increased by 24%. Email conversions jumped by 37%. App user churn fell by 15%. But the story the team told each other was deeper. It didn't feel like we deployed a new AI engine. It felt like we finally started listening, really listening, to our customers. And once they felt that, they kept coming back. Even the in-store teams, once skeptical, began to rely on AI as a quiet, reliable guide. Not just smarter, one store lead said, but more in tune. Chapter 5. What Vesta taught the industry. This wasn't just a personalization engine. It was a case study in ethical, architectural empathy. Key lessons. Signal before data. Seek meaning in motion, not just history. Build feedback and ethics into every loop, not as oversight, but as fuel for trust. Architect for understanding, not surveillance. Design moments, not models. The AI system that Vesta built didn't try to know everything. It tried to know just enough, and explain exactly how it knew it. And in doing so, it didn't just deliver relevance. It delivered respect.